Welcome back, everyone. So, we are working on the chapter that is plants and animals in water life, and we are done with our plants in water system. Now, we are moving towards the aquatic animals, that means the animals which will live inside the water. Now, what exactly happens is that in these aquatic animals, they have special type of structures and body parts with which they can adapt themselves to survive in water. Means they can modify their structures, they can use their structures in the body in such a manner that it can help in a better survival inside the water. So, the very first type of aquatic animal that we are going to look into is about fishes. Now, what exactly fishes are? Fishes are basically the organisms which are the first kind of animal which will come to our mind when we'll think about the aquatic life. Now, what are their specific feature? Their specific features is having a streamlined body, having gills for breathing purposes, and some different structural fins on their body. So what exactly these terms over here means? First of all, it is about the streamlined body. Basically, this is a specific kind of shape, the shape which is resembled, or you can say which looks alike a ship, and where what exactly happens is the structure is going to have broadness from the central part or the middle part, where will it will be tapering or pointed, or you can say narrow in the ending part on both the sides. So that is what is exactly the streamlined body. Now, what exactly is the role of this particular structure? It helps in better swimming with least resistance. Means the water can actually flow from the or around the organism very easily without any kind of problem. Now, the second structure was gills. Gills is basically used by these organisms for breathing purposes. What will going to happen is that these gills are going to obtain oxygen from the water. On the other hand, the third structure that is specific with fishes is fins. Now, fins are the structural support for the swimming. Means they can actually use, the fishes can actually use these particular structures for swimming purposes. The next kind of aquatic animals that we have to look into is aquatic mammals. Over here also we will see that the structures are the body structure is basically same as the previous one, which is the streamlined body, and they will also going to have fins for swimming purposes. But how are they different? They are different with reference to lacking gills. Means they are not going to have gills. So how are they going to do the breathing processes? What exactly happens over there is that the breathing will be done with the help of nostril on top of their head, which is also known as blowhole, and lungs. So basically these two structures are there which will going to help in the breathing processes. But as we cannot breathe inside the water body, these organisms will also not be able to breathe inside the water body. So what they have to do is they have to again and again come on the surface so that they can breathe in and breathe out, just like humans. Like when we go for swimming purposes, we have to continuously come on top of the water surface so that we can breathe in and breathe out. So these organisms are also going to have the same kind of feature. The next category that we are looking into is the amphibians. Now, amphi means dual and beings means life system. So basically these kind of organisms are going to have dual life system. Now, what do we mean by dual life system over here? That they are going to live both on land and on water, or you can say inside the water. Now what exactly happens over here is the organism will going to choose that where exactly it wants to live, or where it exactly needs to be right now. So as per that requirement, it will move or switch between land and water. Now what are their specific structures with which they can survive on both the particular areas? The very first structure is having a moist skin, and with the help of a moist skin, these organisms can breathe easily when they are inside the water. On the other hand, when they are on the land, they are going to use their lungs for the same purposes. On the other hand, when they are inside the water, they want to swim. For that, they have special structures which are known as webbed feet. Means they are going to have a unique kind of structure, which you can see over here in the frog as well as on the toad, that the digits are unique. They are related, or you can say they are connected with each other with the help of thin film. So that is why they are considered as webbed feet. Now, the next category that we are looking into is the crustaceans. Crustaceans are basically the kind of organisms which are going to have shell on their body. So, they are basically covering their body with the help of shell. And how are they going to breathe? They are going to breathe with the help of gills only. They are not going to have any kind of lungs or any such structure. They will go for the breathing purposes with the help of gills only. And they have unique kind of limbs which helps them in capturing their prey as well as swimming in a better way. The next example that, or the type of organism that we are looking into, is the turtles. Now these particular kind of organisms have specific kind of flippers. These are basically pedal like flippers. So what exactly are they going to do? They are going to use these particular flippers so that they can push the water backwards and they can move ahead for swimming purposes. Now the next category that we are moving into is basically the additional kind of organisms which are part of aquatic life system only, but they are somehow not supposed to be done in detail, so we are just giving a few important aspect, or you can say one important feature about that particular organism. So the very first organism that we are going to take here is octopus. Octopus basically is considered as the master of camouflage. Means it can change its color, its pattern as per the environment. So that is what exactly is the unique feature of this particular organism. And one similar organism that we have is known as squid. These organisms are going to have 3 hearts inside their body. Though the body is small, but the heart number will be bigger, that is 3. The next category that we are moving into is jellyfishes, which are not exactly a fish, but it is almost the oldest living animal on earth, and they are going to absorb the oxygen from the water with the help of their skin. They are going to have very thin skin in the body. The next example that we are quoting here is about the seahorses. These are of course a type of fishes only, and the unique feature about these kinds is that they are going to swim upright. Means they are going to move vertically. Now the another important aspect about these particular organism is that they are the only particular species and only kind of species where the males are going to take care of eggs. What exactly happens is, normally the society and overall things actually work in such a manner where the mothers are considered, the females are considered as the caretakers of the children, but here the males are going to take care of the eggs. And the next part that we are looking into is about the water birds. Now water birds are basically the birds which are going to live inside the water or around the water body. And the for example the ducks, now what exactly are they going to have is, as a special feature, they are going to again have webbed feet like amphibians so that they can swim in water, and the same feet are, you can say, used by these organisms for walking on the land. On the other hand, they are going to breathe with the help of lungs only. Now one another type of water bird that I'm quoting along here with duck is pelicans. Now they are going to have long beaks, and these particular beaks will be there with the you can say association of pouches, and with these pouches they can separate their prey from the water. So this is all about the different kinds of aquatic animals we should be aware about. I'll see you in the next video. So till then, take care of yourself.